All right, welcome to the first episode of Footsie Soldiers. I'm your soldier. I am your host. Hate Crimes. This is episode one of season one. So today I'm going to be talking about training stage. Okay, or the training room. A lot of people that I've run into, you know, wanted to learn the game. You know what? Since it's episode one, I get to make all the mistakes, alright? If you don't like it, hey, fuck off, man. Go to somebody more seasoned out there. Trust me, there are a lot of guys out there that are A, more entertaining, B, fucking better players than me, C, you know what? They're just your cup of tea. I don't give a fuck. I'm not, I just want to talk to those of you who might want to learn from me, might want to help me, might want to cheer me on to my success. So, who am I? Well, I'm just a dude from LA, that is going to school full time. And back when Street Fighter Vanilla came out in '08, I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna pick up the game like in 2010. And that's right, that's when I picked up the game in 2010. And at the time, I'm 30 years old, so at the time, I'm like, okay, I was out there partying, doing my fucking thing, just bullshitting around. Trust me, video games were like the last thing on my mind. So I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I want to get Street Fighter Reconnect, because I played Street Fighter 2. Never did anything competitively, just Super Nintendo, fucking D-pad kind of shit. Well, what's it called? My baby brother at the time still lived with me. We still lived together. And my little brother, I don't know how, but he always just had a knack for just video games, man. I mean, he was good at Street Fighter. He was good at Counter-Strike. That was our game back in the day. We were PC gamers back in the day. Trust me, I just got an Xbox probably in 2010. So, yeah, but he would always beat my ass, man. And it was funny because a lot of you are going to relate to this. If you were the older brother, or even if you were the little brother, but let's say, your little brother beating big brother. 9 times out of 10, what ended up happening, and I'm not endorsing it. I just, it's just not cool, man. But I used to get mad when my brother beat me, man, and I would beat his ass. I would physically whoop his ass for beating me in video games, man. And no matter what I tried, he would just beat me. He would always be ahead of me, man. And again, this is Street Fighter 2, man. Granted, my baby brother's like, what, 3 years younger than I am? So, ahead of the curve, man. As far as skill level with me. And I just got tired of getting my ass whooped, man. So I said, you know what? I got the game. I went in there. I challenged him. Whooping my ass, man. It's like we picked up right where we left off, man. I was still, big brother getting his ass beat by little brother, but at this point I was no longer attacking him. I was just getting frustrated. Like, fuck, man. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Why does he always beat me? And honestly, this was my strategy, dude. That would be my strategy. And even though it didn't work, I would do it over and over and over and over, thinking that, you know what? If I just keep doing the same thing over and over and over, eventually I will land it. Eventually, I would win. Well, you know what? At that time, YouTube was already out. And if you, a lot of your Ryu players now, you know what? I'm not gonna say that Daigo like maybe a Ryu player because just like him, dude, I'm 30 and he's not. He's like I think a year older than I am. But hell, I, I've been using Ryu as far back as Street Fighter 2. But still, I saw Daigo, man, and man, was he masterful, man. It was like every time I watch a Daigo video, I I just like delude myself into thinking that I know the game and what's it called? Whatever I saw in the video, I could do and and win. And you know what? It's funny because if you're like me and you're a Ryu player, we're trying, or we think we're emulating Daigo, and we're just getting bopped, dude. Like, just keep it real. We're getting bopped. We are just getting bopped, dude. We're like, what the fuck? I just saw Daigo do it, it's some bullshit. Like, why is it not working for us, man? And you know what? As I got older, I just realized that, you know what? It comes down to just one thing and one thing only, man. The time you put into your craft. Granted, man, yes, there are a whole bunch of other factors. A whole fucking bunch of them, man. And guess what? Some people are better than others, okay? Like, take it, let's see, like, I like to use Dragon Ball Z as my ultimate reference, man. I call it the Vegeta effect. That no matter how hard Vegeta trained, he was just never gonna catch up to Goku, man. And some of us, that's gonna be our destiny. No matter how hard we train, man, we're never gonna catch up to Daigo Infiltration. And some of you are. Some of you are gonna like be just, how can I say, pick shit up and create new strategies and, just fucking be phenomenal. Some of you are gonna be hearing about it, EVO and all the other major tournaments that we have out there in the community. And if that's you, hey, great, man. I wish you nothing but success. But people like me, man, we're good, but only after we put in our work in the training stage, man. So guess what, man? Just like I said earlier, man, training stage, man. It's very important that before you even start playing, you train in training stage, man. Like, I'm pretty sure you've been watching the whole video, man. You're thinking like, damn, this was a scrub because, yeah, guess what? I've been dropping like 90% of my combos. I just dropped right now at FADC Ultra. But you know what? To me, it's okay, man, because I'm allowed to make my mistakes here. I'm allowed to experiment and fuck up here, man. I don't need to be perfect here. But you see, a lot of you guys don't even do this here and then wonder why it's not working in real game situations. A lot of you guys just go out there and beat on your scrubby ass friends, and then you go to a major tournament and just fucking get destroyed. I mean, I got guys in my group, which we are gonna share this channel, man. You'll hear from my friend DJ Vegapunk or Monkey. I forget, what the fuck the rest of his handle is, or Studley Do Muffin, and you know what? Some of these guys, I mean, especially DJ Vegapunk and Monkey, man, sometimes they pee on me, man. And you know what? We go to tournaments, we might fuck around with each other, call each other scrubs or, frauds. But, I've witnessed two of the guys that continuously have been able to body me just get fucking destroyed, dude, in tournaments. Like, literally, they were made look like they just played the game for the first time. And granted, man, they're facing people like Velociraptor or Snake Eyes. Hey, shout out to Snake Eyes, by the way. Very cool guy, man. If you ever meet Snake Eyes, man, you'll be like one of the greatest guys you'll ever meet out there, man. Yeah, man, but these pro players just like will embarrass the best people in your group, man. And how can I say this? Because I'm not shitting on my friends, man. I guarantee you they probably beat a great majority of you, man. I seen these guys really take it to non-pro players, man. But that's the thing, man. We started this channel because we want to level up, man. We read the article by PR Rogs, where it says that, hey, we don't help each other out in the community, man, and we don't. There's been other pro players that will remain nameless, that you ask them a question on how to get better, and they give you some fucking ambiguous answer, and you're just left like, what the fuck did he just say? And then they get mad, when they face you and you beat them, as if like, hey, this wasn't even supposed to happen. Like, dude, what the fuck, like, help us, Some of you pro players out there, man, like, you honestly walk around on too mighty of a high horse, man, and honestly, especially if you're US players, man, like, I'm the last one that should be talking about this, man. But literally, man, Japan is just destroying us, man. So help us out, dude, when we ask you a question, man. And you know what? I know you guys don't just want to be hit up, fucking, because I get it. There's certain guys that are just fucking pieces of shit, and they just want to hang out with you, pretending to be your friend. I get that, man, but not all of us are like that, man. It's like, dude, just like, I'd rather have some of you guys like tell us like, hey, you know what? Like, I charge for my advice. I would rather fucking hear that, man, than be given attitude or some bullshit ass excuse, man, as to not even really answering our question, man. Well, enough about my rant with that, man. So yeah, training stage, guys, you need to get in here, man. Like, and I know there's a lot of articles. Like, one that I like is by Justin Wong, where he says, you know what? He breaks everything down into parts. Like, for me, if I'm a Ryu, okay, this is technically how I start my training session, okay? FADC Ultra. And again, you're gonna look at me and be like, fucking scrub. Motherfucking scrub, okay? But my SE gauge is a refill. My revenge gauge is at infinite, okay? And all I would do for minutes, well, not minutes, like hours, is just do FADC Ultra. Like, I know myself, I struggle going from left to right. I struggle like crazy. As you can see, like, I dropped a lot of ultras. From right to left, I'm a little bit better. Not that much, but I'm a little bit better. But you see, it's okay. Like, you just gotta come in right here and keep going and going until it works out. Okay, you need to, man. You need to. There is no way around this where you're just gonna show up, especially in the arcade, and just execute this. You need to at least put 30 minutes, man. Cause like I said, look, I'm not here for giving you advice like, oh, follow my Ryu, you'll be the greatest. No, I'm trying to motivate you. Like, hey, get your ass, into the training room and just do it. Just do it. Don't fucking be talking shit and, be like, nah, fuck that. You're too good for that. You're not, man. You're truly not. So just come in here and go over and over and over and over. And again, your weakness, man. Like, for me, this is my weakness. You see? You're gonna see me fuck up. But you need to come into the training room. Okay, I'm gonna pause this right now because this is gonna be like more like a 2-3 parter, right?